Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been about a year since we talked about this bag right here. This is the Veto TP4B. I've used this every day for the last almost a full year. I haven't looked to see exactly when I made that last video on this, but I believe I got this as part of Veto's promotional deal last spring. And I've run it that long. You can see, I don't know, it looks okay. Got a little drywall compound, little caulking and paint here and there, but she's still a good bag. Anyway, a few things have changed about this, and I kind of wanted to do a little bit of an updated loadout and show you guys exactly how this has evolved over the year. Now, I'm not an electrician or a heat and air guy. I'm an all-around remodeler contractor. So this has to have more of a span of tools to it than someone who specializes in one thing or another. So as the year's gone on, with a bag this size being my preferred thing to grab instead of always my Tech MCT, I've had to consolidate exactly what gets carried in this to cover the most amount of jobs as it possibly can. So, without further ado, let's dig right in. Looks like I took my gloves off, but I have one of these glove clips off of eBay. You get them in a several pack, I don't know, 3 to 5 pack for not much, 10 bucks maybe. They're great for clipping your mechanics gloves here on the side. Then, of course, right here on the top, kind of straps everything together, is my Surefire Minimus headlamp. I had a lot of the lamps for 20, 30 bucks from Lowe's, your home improvement center, wherever they're up by the register, and just never was that happy with any of them. Since switching to this, I haven't wanted anything else, and I've been running this longer than I've had this bag, so it's had a pretty good run. Probably had a case of batteries through it in the run of that period of time, but it's holding up good, has a nice adjustable strap, very comfortable on your head. The Maximus version is quite a bit bigger, and to me, felt like I might hit stuff with it under a house and whatnot. This little Minimus is just perfect. You just click the button on the end, you get your light, and then, of course, it has the brightness adjustable right here on it. You just twist it and turn it up bright as you want. So, great little headlamp, good battery life, uses those CR123A batteries. My Lowe's now carries the Surefire batteries in the checkout aisle, so fantastic for me. Continuing on the front here, I carry my little Stabila level right here in the tape clip. I find I need the little level more than I need a tape measure really on this. My tape lives on my side all the time. And this is a little magnetic, it's a little L of magnets. This is not the one that you get in their 1889 pack. This is a lot better level here and actual Stabila quality. This is the Pocket Pro Magnetic made in Germany. Can't recommend it enough. Fantastic little level. On the side here, I carry my scissors, and these are the Knipex scissors. These things will cut some huge wire, I'm telling you. I love them, especially if you need to get in there and strip a really big wire. They have this circle, and you can just spin these right around, and they work fantastically for that. They're 95, 05, 155s. So those, of course, made in Germany, and they come with the little scissors holder that clips right in that little pocket just great and holds them right on the side of your bag. So, right inside that pocket that those are clipped on, I carry one of the little Milwaukee AAA battery flashlights. And I like having one of these just because the rechargeable, sometimes you forget to recharge them. A lot of times I've got a good, a good AA, AAA battery in that one. AAA, yeah. Anyway, right behind that, of course, my Fluke contactless voltage tester. You need one of those in every single bag you have. Just force yourself to do it, and it'll help you be a lot safer. Kind of an unusual tool here that you don't see a lot of folks just carry. That's a conduit lock nut wrench. So when I'm working inside an electrical panel, or I'm putting together even like recessed lighting and stuff where you're connecting the shielded cable to a box and you have to put those little nuts on the inside, this is fantastic. It has an end that's actually made for that. And this is channel lock right here, number 960. Anyway, great little tool to have. Doesn't weigh hardly anything. It's almost just a little flat metal piece. So anyway, I do other lights on here. I have the Milwaukee rechargeable here, the USB rechargeable. You just twist the top and it has a rechargeable USB right here. And when you turn it on, it has the adjustable beam. You can decide if you want a narrow beam or a wide beam. And that is kind of my little go-to under the house light. It's pretty nice to carry with you if you need a flashlight or just need to lay one somewhere. So all in all, that's 3 lights so far on here, and I actually have another one in the front. We'll go ahead and grab it and get it out of the way real fast. In my little zippered pouch, or little Velcro pouch in the front, there is a Surefire Titan Plus. And that's all it is, little tiny. And this one, I keep rechargeable AAA battery in it. And inside the very front of this, in those little loops, I have several more rechargeable AAAs. So those will go in this as well as in this flashlight if you need to. And this is really nice if you need to get in a really tight spot and see something. Great little flashlight. That's a Surefire Titan Plus. So anyway, I really like my lights. I did consolidate screwdrivers, I believe, dramatically since the last time I talked about this bag. And so now the main screwdrivers on the top of here have been reduced to these 5. I do like having a dedicated number 2 square drive, and that is a Wiha. I really like the Wiha screwdrivers. They're nice. Then the only other Wiha up here is a very narrow insulated flat blade. And it's 4.5, so thin, 1000 volt insulated, and a 5.5 Wera with the laser etching, and a number 2 Phillips with the laser etching from Wera, and then a Wera, what is it, the 825/1RA, and this is a ratcheting screwdriver here, very nice quiet ratcheting. But it has left, right, and lock here in the center. So you can lock it and use it like a regular screwdriver. You can reverse it or drive with it, either one. And it just has a 1/4 inch driver here on the front. So you can use it as a 1/4 inch nut driver, or it holds all of these magnetically. You push the button in the top and you have a carousel of bits here of all your common sizes. And I carry most of what I need right here that has been able to eliminate most of the other screwdrivers that I used to carry in this pouch. So that one usually goes there in the middle. We'll go ahead and talk about these. The other thing with the Weras is these really nice, not flat spots all the way around. So however you lay a Wera down, they don't really roll. They just stop. Okay, next segment here. I carry the Knipex 1000 volt insulated Cobras. I just like having a set of insulated Cobras on here. Next to that, I've started, this is one of the biggest changes with eliminating some screwdrivers, I switched and added me 2 pairs of the 8602 250s Pliers wrenches. I love my Pliers wrenches. I love the little 6-inch ones that I carry in my pocket also on these block loader pants. But these Knipex ones here are great. They perfectly fit these slots on this bag. And I find that a lot of times with those wrenches, I need 2 of them because I need to hold the one pipe and turn the other one, turn the nut, turn the other section, whatever. I also carry 1 extra pair of the I believe these are the slipping Cobras. I think so anyway. But they're also 250s. I believe that's 250 millimeters. So same size as my Pliers wrenches, just in the Cobra version. Ah, we got a wasp in the light. Anyway, so a pair of those Cobras, a pair of insulated Cobras, so 2 pairs of Cobras and 2 pairs of Pliers wrenches have now become the norm for me. Now in the front, for my wiring stuff, I carry my Knipex, the 13888. These are the insulated wiring pliers, kind of like they're combination wire strippers, cutters, crimpers, everything. Just a great little tool. They're fairly pricey, but they're very nice to have. They make them in the insulated as well as all their other handle types, I believe. But these are my go-to working on almost any kind of wiring stuff, whether it's throwing an outlet in or working on a panel. I'll use that. Then I carry a pair of the side cutters also. You got to have a good pair of side cutters. They're the 7408 200s. I love carrying all these German tools. And down in the very bottom of right there is where my little tiny, I got a little tiny one down in there. Apparently that slipped down in. Anyway, that's those 2 that go there. My screwdriver's in the back. And we'll start working our way down this. And that one goes right in the middle. There are only 4 screwdriver slots right here in the back, but this one drops nicely between those pliers. Fits just fine. On this side, I have knocked down my small screwdrivers, and that actually doesn't need to be in there anymore. I didn't even realize it was. I've switched all of that down to just carrying this one little Klein 32581. This is the Klein multi thermostat driver deal. It has a little Phillips and flat right there. I wanted to say it pulled out. It does. Yeah, and the other end has a smaller Phillips and flat. So this one little tool right here pretty well takes care of carrying 2 or 3 tiny thermostat screwdrivers all in one tool and perfectly fits that slot they have there. I have found a real need for a tiny flat bar. So this is one of those little Vaughn bars you get in a little set at Lowe's. Little blue one. They come with 4 or 5 bars. Not very much money, but sometimes you just need to get in somewhere and get it moving. And that's nice to put right there on the side. Of course, I also carry my Pica Big Dry. I have one of these on literally every bag. Either a Big Dry or one of the small ones. Great little deal. Did a review on a set of these a while back. So if you don't have any of the Pica markers, grabbing that set is a good way to go to get all your leads and everything for the future. Then you can just stab one in every bag if you're into these kind of pencils like I am. I don't do phase electrical work, so I just carry one color of electrical tape with me. And I like the orange so I can see what I've been working on. And bottle opener here on the side. You know, sometimes you go through a good Mexican restaurant and you need a bottle opener, you know. And the other side, I keep one of these Night Eyes carabiners. Has kind of a double-ended carabiner. If you need it, snap it right on the handle and I can hang my bag off of conduit, whatever is there to hang off of. Gives me an extra option anyway for that. I do not have a magnet on this yet, but that is a plan for the future. A lot of folks in heat and air work and whatnot have magnets on these where they can just hang their bag. So, getting into the front, I have a GFCI tester right here. And it doesn't, I don't know, I haven't really noticed a brand specific need, but this is just a south wire. Then a Klein multi-stubby. These are really, really a necessary little screwdriver to add in here. And it has, of course, little square drives, a number 1 and number 2 square, and 2 different sizes of nut driver as well as your Phillips and flat in the other end. So you get quite a bit of little options. And this is the slightly nicer one with the reversing and hold features to it. Then, of course, my super baby Cobra's in here. Got to have this little set of 125 Knipex. These are really baby. To give you an idea, there's a regular size, more regular size pair of Cobras right there. Check that out. Those little baby ones. These have come in super handy on some little sink nuts and stuff underneath that you just can't get to. So, really neat little deal. And then, of course, the little driver holder from the Wera pack you get of everything. And I like this because it'll hold all these little bitty drivers, and I can get up in tight spots with it too. And a Z-tool. Somebody turned me on to these a long time ago, and I got one. It has a 1/4 inch and a 5/16 in a little Z, and you can put them in any configuration you need there to get into a spot that you need to get into. And I believe these are just on eBay or Amazon or whatever. Just look up a Z-tool. Great little thing to just toss in your bag. And of course, as far as other stuff goes down in here, there are the little connectors for wiring boxes. Lots of these regular little wire nuts. Always keep a little handful of the larger wire nuts, as well as a line of little AAA batteries. Across the front of this pouch, you have little spots that are the size of AAA batteries. So you could put in the longer impact driver bits or batteries or whatever you needed those for across there. But that is what my bag has evolved into over a year of using it in a non-trade specific way. I use it for everything. So I thought you guys might be interested in seeing what all's changed, what tools have moved around. And yes, I have rethought having 10 or 12 screwdrivers in here. That's just crazy. So I have it down to just the ones that get used every single day. And I don't know, I haven't changed this now in almost 6 months probably. Not much has moved. So probably going to stick with this for quite a while. This is the primary bag that goes into every job with me. So I at least have the basics, you know, they're on the kitchen counter, swapping out broken receptacles, plates, whatever in a rental. But testing, you know, make sure tenants didn't change a GFI or one didn't quit or whatever. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos. I talk a lot about the tools I use every day in my business. I don't just do professional reviewing. I use these tools every day. I've paid for every single one. I haven't received any for free. So that's what I do. Thank you all for being here. We'll catch you on the next one.